It's completely absurd that your name is not Ernest. You've always told me it was Earnest. I've introduced you to everyone as Ernest. You answer to the name of Ernest. You even look like an Ernest. I would even go so far as to suggest that you are the most earnest-looking person I've ever seen.
Well, in the city I roam under the pretence of Earnest, while back home in Badminton, in the safe haven that is Worthington Manor, I am Jack. My name since birth, in case you were wondering.
Explain. Especially as you have spent most of your roaming with my very own cousin.
In order to enjoy myself in the city, I have always felt it necessary to pretend to be my younger brother, Ernest, who gets into one or two shenanigans. That, my dear friend Algie, is the truth. This time, however, I'm here on a matter of paramount importance. I'm to propose to your wonderful cousin Gwendolen.
I appreciate you informing me first, but won't this get confusing? Especially if you're not who you say you really are.
Ah, but if she accepts, I pledge to come clean, to lead an honest life. Anyway, I think I'll get rid of Ernest. My friend Cecily is getting increasingly suspicious.
Cecily?
Yes. She appears to have fallen head over heels in love with my fake brother. Not that I'm sure how that's possible. It's not like she's ever met him.
No, of course not.
Anyway, I must be leaving now. I have to meet Gwendolen in half an hour. Cheers.
Cheers.
It's a lovely day.
Please don't talk to me about the weather. Whenever people talk to me about the weather, I always feel they have some other prerogative. It makes me nervous.
Gwendolen, ever since I met you, I've admired you more than any girl I've ever met since I met you.
Yes, I'm quite aware. For me, you've always been an irresistible fascination. I've always had a dream of being in love with someone with the name of Ernest.
So you wouldn't love me if my name wasn't Ernest?
But it is Ernest.
Yes. Yes, I know. But you do really love me, don't you?
Passionately.
Gwendolen, I love you. Will you marry me?
How romantic. Yes, Ernest, of course.
Ernest, it's so rewarding to finally spend some time alone with you.
Yes, Cecily. I care only for you. I love you. And I know you said yes earlier today, but you will marry me, won't you?
Of course. Admittedly, it was a bit out of the blue, but it's always been a secret girlish dream of mine to love someone named Ernest.
So you mean you could not love me if I had a different name?
But you don't. Could you with some more wine? Do you have any more?
Is it really necessary?
Yes, I'm afraid so.
Well, in that case, for you, I'll go down the shop and get another bottle.
You do that for me. How sweet of you.
I thought my cousin was here. I have wonderful news. Who are you?
I'm Cecily.
What a beautiful name. Something tells me we are going to be great friends. My name's Gwendolyn.
Strange name. Well, Ernest isn't here right now. He's just gone to the shop to get a bottle of wine for me.
Wait, Earnest was here?
Yes, Ernest. My fiancé.
Oh, there's obviously been some sort of misunderstanding. You see, Earnest proposed to me earlier today. I'm so sorry, dear, if it's of any disappointment to you, but I do have the ring to prove it.
Well, it's obvious that since that time Ernest has changed his mind.
If poor Earnest has been forced into any ridiculous promise, I shall consider it my duty to rescue him at once.
Are you suggesting that I forced Ernest into an engagement? How dare you?
Algie, I have great news. What's
Ernest.
going on?
Oh, Ernest.
Gwendolyn, darling.
Hold on. Are you engaged to be married to this young lady?
To Cecily? Of course not. What put such an idea into your pretty little head?
I knew there must be some kind of explanation. That is not the man that I am engaged to. That is Jack Worthing. I know because he is an old family friend of mine.
Jack? No.
My love.
That is Ernest. Hold on. Have you proposed to this lady?
To what lady? Good heavens, Gwendolyn.
Yes, to good heavens, Gwendolyn.
Of course not. What could have put such an idea into your pretty little head?
I felt there was some slight error, Cecily. You see, the gentleman who is now embracing you is my cousin, Algie. Algie Moncrief.
Is your name really Algie?
I can't deny it.
And is your name really Jack?
Yes, it is. But
Deceit has fallen on both of us.
How wretched! Cecily, it is clear to me that neither of us is engaged to be married to anyone. Let's go. I doubt these gentlemen will attempt to stop us.
Yes, these men are so pathetic, aren't they?
I'll get you a glass.
not until now have I understood the true importance of being earnest.